Hello everybody, welcome back to the new Normandy, the Normandy 2 in Mass Effect 2. It's a different Normandy, but it's still called the Normandy. I guess we got kind of a Witcher 3 situation here, where every time Geralt gets a new horse, he just calls it Roach, just like the old ones. All his horses are named Roach, and all of Shepard's ships are named the Normandy, because she's just not that creative, I guess. So we're going to spend this video just exploring the ship and talking to everybody, guys. Pretty excited about this because I think there's going to be some cool new stuff to check out in here. Let's start off by talking to my good buddy Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ship cancer. Oh, don't worry, buddy. I've got the chemo for you. I think we can probably trust these guys for right now anyway. Let's say that.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance.
Hey, that's what you signed up for. I'm not wearing any pants right now. And my Kinect is probably staring right at me. Alright, let's talk to Edie here.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
So many inquiries.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Okay, that does actually sound pretty useful, the whole weapons thing, but I think she also just admitted that she's constantly spying on us for the Elusive Man, which honestly isn't that surprising, but yeah.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
I'm going to take a guess right now and say that those are the, let's call them the Shepard contingency functions, where if I stop doing things that make the Elusive Man happy, he turns Edie on me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That stuff is impressive. That's pretty metal, the ways that she can take out people on other ships like that.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
That's a great point, Joker. Edie, you're kind of like exactly what we're fighting against. AIs were made illegal for a reason. Well, I don't know, were they made illegal or are they just like highly frowned upon? Like very closely controlled. Either way, you're not a good thing.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Right.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What? Bullshit.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find that hardware and break into you to get all your answers. That's fine, I'll do that. I'm a freaking engineer now, you can't stop me.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
God damn it, that's gonna really piss me off if that keeps happening.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Isn't that kind of like exactly how real-world terrorist cells operate? Just saying.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents
God
me
damn
from
it.
answering that question.
Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Great. Let's see if Joker has anything else. Oh,
Commander,
looky.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Can we actually mute it?
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
That sounded way too specific to be something that he just made up right there. Oh, cool.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Okay.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal.
Smart.
Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Well, I'm gonna go tell him right now.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Well, we're gonna fix that, Joker. Don't worry.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Cool. I love Joker, man. I'm really hoping that he has a lot more dialogue in this game than he did in Mass Effect 1. We'll keep checking in with him as we go. What else can we do? Let's examine the controls. Oh, that gave me a codex entry? Or two? Cool. We'll file that away for later. Alright. Here on the, what is this area called? Like the main deck, I guess? This isn't really the bridge. The bridge is up there. I don't know. Tech Labs, private terminal, galaxy map. Actually can't talk to most of these fools.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, really? This is my private terminal right here. Wow, okay. Shepard's private terminal. Check the status of your team. Whoa, is this the squad select screen? Do I really get this many squad members? How come 4 of them are inaccessible? Info. Dossier the veteran, Zaid Masani? Zaid has stopped taking work recently, but he was last seen on Omega. His reputation as the premier bounty hunter in the galaxy has caught up with him, and he is rumored to spend his days drinking and shooting would-be rivals. There's none better in a fight. So, is he going to be a squad mate? Dr. Morden Solis. Okay, this is the main quest, the main story quest that we have right now. Biological weapons expert, light weapons training. Dr. Morden Solis is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering collector attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Okay. Archangel, small unit tactical expertise, omni-tool expert, and noted sniper. Oh, that guy sounds cool. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. So he's in the same place that Morden is? Oh. Oh, look at this! I have skins for Miranda. Well, I have one other skin. I honestly kind of like that original white skin, but this looks like way more tactical and just kind of cooler. I don't know, I like them both. Let's go with this for now, why not? So her loyalty is normal, whatever that means. Abilities, weapons. Okay, we don't really get a bio on her, interestingly enough. The Warlord, Dr. Oak here. Millennia of combat and strategic experience, that's a long frickin' time. Rumored familiarity with Collector technology. A brilliant, brutal Krogan warlord and Krogan rebellion's veteran, Oak here is obsessed with saving the Krogan from the Genophage. Cool. It appears he contacted the Collectors to gain the necessary technology. Currently at a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, his relationship with the mercenaries is unknown. Yo, is Blue Suns a thing in this game? Because that is a very direct reference to Firefly, and I'm all about that. Also, give me more Krogans. Jacob is loyalty normal, he gets heavy pistols and shotguns, and he has no extra skins apparently. The convict, Jack, exceptional biotic ability, criminal background, currently in custody. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic. Little else is known, but the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the subject's release. Alright. I think these are all the people that Cerberus scoped out for me and wants me to use in my squad. And Kasumi, I think she's DLC. I'm assuming it's a she, just based on the name Kasumi. I don't actually know. This subject has stolen extremely valuable resources from Cerberus in the past. Alarm systems, DNA encoders, guards, and various other deterrents were bypassed, and we don't know how. She was last seen on the Citadel. Okay, yeah, I was right. It is a she. Interesting. So, do they have entire squad mates hidden behind DLC in this game? And I would hope that the 4 that are blacked out here are my old squad mates, but they'd be missing one. Because we're missing Garrus, Rex, Tali, Liara, and Ashley, right? They're all still alive. But there's only 4 here. So I don't know, really. Upgrades. Review your upgrades. Upgrades improve your squad members' powers, your weapons, and your ship, making mission success more likely. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, or research them using a research terminal. Okay, so that sounds really exciting, but I can't actually do anything here yet. Upgrading the ship is the thing I really want to do. Unread messages. Message from Anderson. Ooh. From Counselor Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on top, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Well, I would love to come and see you on the Citadel. That actually sounds really exciting. It sounds like you're already a little wary of me. I guess that's natural. Hopefully we're still cool when I get there. So if I mark this as red, that disappears. Okay. How many of these messages are there? Holy crap. Okay, so a lot of these are DLC. I can see already. Like, the Blood Dragon armor. That was a promotional tie-in from, I believe, Dragon Age Origins, one of the Dragon Age games that came out around the time this game came out. They're both developed by BioWare, and they did like a promotional crossover armor thing. We saw that earlier. That's what that was. I don't know which of these are actually DLC and which ones aren't, though. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. This is from the Elusive Man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best-known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills in your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Well, that's good to know. You know, as long as a guy like that's getting paid, he'll probably stay loyal to me, presumably, unless somebody else is paying him more. So, lost contact with Survey ship from Project Firewalker. I think this was DLC too. Commander of the MSV Rosalie, a Survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The Survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead planet-side exploration rover. In addition, scientist Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Zeona. Okay. Hopefully this stuff goes into like a mission log for me. Okay, now this looks really cool. Normandy crash site located. From Admiral Hackett, Commander Shepard, our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. So that sounds like really morbid and depressing, but also kind of amazing, and I really want to do that. Like ASAP. Cerberus Assault Armor. Shepard, our armored techs heard you were back in action and insisted that you should be appropriately equipped. They put together a package that I had delivered to the Normandy. You'll find it in your personal quarters. Fortunately, we know your size. Well, okay. Cerberus Assault Armor. I'm not sure if that's like the armor I was looking at earlier. I don't know. We looked at a lot of stuff. Terminus Armor. Our armor technicians found a high-performance suit for you that was manufactured in the Terminus systems. That is to say, it isn't exactly legal in Citadel space. It's been delivered to your quarters so you can try it on. Hope you like the color. Well, I'll be sure to wear that in Citadel space so that everybody knows how many fucks I give. Collector Rifle and Armor. Shepard, our researchers have been working with captured collector technology for some time now. They developed an experimental armor suit in your size and an assault rifle. The tech say should take a standard thermal clip. I had the items delivered to the Normandy's armory. So I just got like a boatload of extra weapons and things like that. I've had a night vision device delivered to the Normandy. The techs say it helps put biotic and omni tool attacks on target, and rather than listen to their explanation of how, I just sent it your way. It'll be in your quarters. Helps put biotic and omni tool attacks on target. So I don't have to be as accurate when I'm aiming those powers, I guess, if I wear this. Recon Hood. Shepard, it occurred to our armor techs that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional micro frame functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Sentry Visor. Our software experts looked over your loadout telemetry and they had a recommendation, a visor with onboard processors that manages your armor's shield strength. I sent the visor to the Normandy. Okay. A lot of this is just like throwaway DLC stuff, guys, but I'm just going to go through all these real quick. Miranda recommended we send you our Inferno armor. I believe we did see that. That one looks really sick. It's been well received by our squad leaders in the Verge, so I'm passing a suit along to you. It should be aboard the Normandy by now. Check your quarters when you got a free moment. I do appreciate that these all have like relatively unique wording. They didn't just copy and paste the message and then like swap out the item. It's pretty cool. Incisor Sniper Rifle. Miranda was reviewing your weapon's auto-recorded telemetry, particularly the hit-to-kill ratio. Being the busybody she is, she sent a request for additional firepower. Does that mean she thinks I really sucked? She's like, Shepard needs help. Let's get her a better weapon. The text thinks something long-range and anti-shield would be useful, so we've issued you an Incisor Sniper Rifle. It will be in the Normandy's armory. Put it through its paces and let us know what you think. I would love to do that if I'm actually allowed to use that. I don't think my class allows for it, but maybe it's, like, since it's a DLC weapon, I can just use it anyway. I really hope. Let's see. Blood Dragon Armor. Jacob tells me you've been keeping an eye out for cutting-edge supplies, weapons, armor, amps, and so forth. It so happens that I had something waiting for you when you awoke in the Lazarus Research Station. It was lost in the chaos, but found again when Cerberus secured the station. I had it delivered to the Normandy. Look in the armor closet in your quarters. It'll be hard to miss. Got it. Overlord. Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet AT, Typhon System, in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. I refuse. Arc Projector. Shepard, we recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against the Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. Yes, send me all the weapons, please. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence is Golden to begin the rendezvous. Neat. So, I think we did get a quest with her for DLC, but I don't know if it's actually her. It could just be a quest for her, and then like maybe she was in the main game all along. So, who knows. Mattock Heavy Rifle. Miranda has been working with Edie on crunching battle telemetry numbers, and Edie had an interesting thought. That's scary. She's not supposed to do that. She suggested we may be overlooking older, proven technologies in an effort to provide you with the state-of-the-art. Normally, I wouldn't give much credence to the idea, but when an AI criticizes you for loving high-tech, it gives one pause to consider. Yeah. With that in mind, I delivered a few heavy rifles, the Maddox, to the Normandy. They've been modified for thermal clips, but the rest of the rifle should be the old, reliable gun that colonist militias have been using for decades. Good hunting. Cool. Geth Plasma Shotgun. Fuck yes. A cell of ours acquired an interesting weapon from the Geth. It's much like a shotgun, but it's higher tech. Something to do with firing superconductors that create plasma on impact. Its ammunition is more specialized than those of our shotguns, but it's not hard to make or modify. I've arranged delivery of a few of these weapons to the Normandy. Please, please God, let me use that. I want it so bad. Capacitor helmet. By the time you read this, our techs will have delivered a capacitor helmet to your armor locker. It will step up your shield recharging technology. Use it in good health. Phalanx Heavy Pistol. Shepard. Edie informed me that Jacob recently acquired some M5 Phalanx pistols from some friends who shall remain unnamed. I appreciate his resourcefulness, but had he come to me, I would have made the arrangements. We discussed this, and to show that there are no hard feelings, I've had a few more complimentary phalanxes, replacement parts for their laser sights, and their repair manuals delivered to the Normandy. Use them how you will. Archon Visor? Archon Visor? I'm going to go with Archon. Shepard, our techs just made a handoff to your crew. A visor and a bit of software called the Archon system. It manages processing power for biotic amplifiers and omni-tools, or more correctly, allows you to do the managing. It's now in your armor locker. What the hell does that mean? Manages processing power? Okay. That was weird. I didn't tell it to close that last one. Okay, I don't understand what happened there, but whatever. Kestrel armor. Shepard, our armor techs have had a lively debate about the Kestrel armor system. The suit is supposed to be effective on its own merits, but the techs felt its shield algorithms are best exploited piecemeal in custom arrangements by combining it with other armors. I shipped a Kestrel suit to the Normandy. It is modular programming so that you can mix and match parts as you wish. Great, thanks. Okay, so no more unread messages. Now everything we read is in archived. Got it. And then advanced combat training? Watch Cerberus training videos on advanced combat tactics? Sure.
For increased tactical control, hold left shift to bring up the power wheel. This pauses the action, giving you time to evaluate the battlefield, target new enemies, or select a power. While an enemy is targeted, highlight a power with the mouse, and then press the left mouse button. You can order each squad member to use a power, allowing you to fire up to 3 powers at once. The powers will activate when you release left shift and return to real time.
Okay, so you can see that these videos are still using the original keyboard commands, which doesn't help me a lot, but maybe I'll still learn something useful from these anyway.
After using a power, squad members must wait for their powers to recharge, as indicated by the power status light. On the power wheel, recharging powers are gray, while powers that are currently unnecessary or ineffective against your target are red. Ammunition powers like cryo or incendiary ammo set weapons to enhanced modes. Unity revives fallen squad members, but requires metagel to use. Many attack powers are guided and can be aimed to hit enemies from specific angles and even around corners.
Cool, cool. And then real-time control.
To use powers in real time, drag and drop them to the HUD and assign them to the number keys. You can map your squad members' powers in the same way. Press Q and E to order your henchmen to attack, move to cover, or take a position. Hitting C while in this mode will rally your squad members to you. For maximum tactical effectiveness, use squad member powers and your own in combination.
Got it. I will definitely try and do that. I think I probably have a long way to go in terms of learning and mastering the combat in this game, but we'll get there. Look, I got a bunch of codex entries for that too. Journal updates. More codex. More codex. That's gonna be a long video when we go through that. Alright, cool. Let's talk to Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I don't need any assistance. We should probably start off by being nice to her.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No. Oh, jeez.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Well, that was descriptive.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
So you're basically my secretary?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Okay, hold up a second. I didn't know that yeoman was like a noun. I thought that was her name. What the hell is a yeoman? I thought, okay, I guess it just means like outer space secretary. Like, yo man, you gotta keep this appointment today. Or, yo man, here's what's on the schedule for today. I don't know.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Well, no, it sounds to me like you're just kind of a spy for Cerberus. But then again, why would they really need a real person to act as a spy? They've got like every inch of this ship rigged up for surveillance already. So maybe her intentions are good. Let's be nice for now.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Does Cerberus hate aliens?
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Alright, settle down.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
And we won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Hold up a second. Did you just hit on me? What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna play this one right down the middle, I think.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Yeah, maybe we will. By the way, guys, this game does kind of a weird thing where, like, every time I come out of a conversation, Shepard just automatically, like, jukes to the right. I don't know why. I'm not hitting the control stick that way or anything. I just thought I'd mention it in case you were like, what the hell is Long Couch doing? Every time he comes out of a conversation. It's not me, I swear.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Cool. Okay, so we got these ED terminals in other places. I guess I should check them all. Over here, we've got the tech labs.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Damn. I guess that's where Morden comes in. Okay, and then this is an elevator. What about back here? Oh, look at this, guys. This is like a whole new area back here. Weapons locker, choose our loadout.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using OmniTool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Excelente. Okay, here we go, guys. So I've got... I can only use the M4 machine pistol, but for the heavy pistol, I can use this M5 Phalanx, which I guess is better. So let's throw that on. And then we can use the grenade launcher, or the arc projector, or here we've got the Blackstorm Singularity Projector. Yeah, that sounds like some shit out of Ratchet and Clank. The Blackstorm, colloquially called the Black Hole Gun, encases particles of matter within a high-powered mass-increasing field, elevating them to near-infinite mass. This creates a gravitational singularity that draws nearby enemies and objects inward for a short time. The rapidly increasing gravity near the singularity's event horizon rips the objects apart. The mass effect field soon destabilizes and returns to normal mass with explosive results. Yeah, Long Couch needs that in his life, so we're gonna go ahead and equip that. Jacob. Oh, you piece of shit. He's the one who gets the Geth Plasma Shotgun. Damn it. Damn it, why does he get it and I don't? I'm so angry about that. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous, I'm so angry. Alright. Well, that's what I get for changing my class, I guess. What else is back here? Well, here's Jacob himself. Jacob, give me the shotgun, damn it.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Bringing you wasn't my choice. I mean, it really wasn't, but no need to be mean just yet.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Really? Tell me more about that.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Yeah, well, you also need to be held accountable for murdering Admiral Kahoku. I haven't forgotten that shit.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, keep up the good work there, Jacob. Whoa, look at this. This looks cool, guys. I guess this is the... Is this what they call the Mass Effect drive? Or whatever it's called? Yo, Tali, you gotta come check out this ship. You had such a huge boner for the last Normandy. You would love this one. You would never stop coming in your pants. Okay, let's go this way. Briefing comm room. And this also goes to the tech labs.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Right. Back here we have another ED terminal.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
That does sound useful.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I see.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That is awesome. So they basically use it as like a binary system to just send coded messages. Oh, I love that.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
That is precisely the kind of stuff I come to this game for. What a cool concept. Quantum entangled bits. You know, that kind of reminds me of the system from the Ender's Game saga. They had a thing in that saga of books called the Ansible, and I don't think it worked exactly like the quantum entanglement thing. I think they actually sent messages through like a subdimension. It was like instantaneous communication, like way faster than the speed of light, because they dipped the info into like a subdimension and then sent it across vast distances that way, and then it just like popped back out into our reality. I don't remember if that's exactly how it worked. It was something like that, but that was a really cool series of books. I know most people know it from that first movie, which was not amazing, but it's a really, really great series of sci-fi novels. If you're into sci-fi at all, I would recommend checking out the Ender Saga. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So I think I'm going to take a break here, guys. I'm pretty sure we've cleared out the whole first floor of this ship. So when we come back, we will hit the elevator and see where else we can go. This is actually taking a lot longer than I thought, because it turns out the ship is big and there's a lot of talking to do with lots of people. But I like that, and I'm having a lot of fun exploring. So yeah, come back for part 2 of the new Normandy, and I will see you guys then. Thanks a lot. Take care.